Hey, my name is Jacaria Wilson. I'm from Sinnatobi, Mississippi, and I'm on the women's soccer team here at Northwest. I'm going to be talking about how to play soccer and just basic skills that can help anybody succeed on the soccer field. Soccer, also known as football, is one of the most popular sports in the world. It consists of 11 players on both sides and played in 45-minute halves. The field is 100 yards long and 50 yards wide, divided into 3 sections: the halfway line, the 18, and the 6. There are 4 main positions on the soccer field: defenders, midfielders, forwards, and goalies. The goalkeeper is the only player allowed to touch the ball with their hands, and the main job is to stop goals from being scored. However, they are restricted inside the 18, meaning that they cannot leave the line. They can leave the line, but they can't touch the ball with their hands, or that would be considered a foul. Defenders play in front of the goalie, and their primary goal is to assist the goalkeeper in stopping players from scoring. There are outsides and center defenders. Outsides play on the left and right, and they usually stay on their side. Center defenders, they usually cover the best scorers on the opposite team, and they basically play in the middle of their name. Midfielders are important to the game. They're the link between the defenders and the forwards and are vital to transitioning. So basically, everything in the middle they cover. They have to be the most physically fit on the field because they're expected to run their entire game, the entire 100 yards. They have to be able to possess the ball, defend, and even transition into attacking. Forwards, their main jobs are basically to score goals. However, they also help create opportunities for other teammates, and they're usually either the fastest or some of the most skillful on the ball and have the best shots. There are 5 basic things that people could do to help them become better soccer players. The first one is to work on their communication. Communication, like in most sports, is extremely important, but however, is super vital to a soccer game because without talking, you would never know like if there was someone on you or if you had like an open pass or different things like that. Some of the most popular terms used on a soccer field are man on, turn, and keeper. Man on essentially means that you have a man on your back and you either need to pass the ball or do something different. Turn means you're wide open and you have time, you have space. And keeper basically means that the goalkeeper is coming to get the ball and you need to get out of the way. One of the second things that is important to become a better soccer player is your touch on the ball. Basically, your touch on the ball is how you receive it whenever someone is passing to you. And a heavy touch can be extremely bad because if you have a defender or someone on you and you make a bad touch and they come up behind you and take it, well, you just probably cost your team a goal or a really bad opportunity that you don't want. The third thing is weight on passes. Basically, weight on passes is how hard you pass the ball. There are different kinds of it kind of plays into touch on the ball, but there are different ways that you can like change your weight on the ball and how you touch it. There are things that are called 1-touch passes, 2 touches. 1-touch passes are basically what they're called. As soon as someone passes the ball, you hit it one time and then it's gone. There are probably some of the most hardest things to do because you have to be able to receive any kind of ball that your teammates send you, and sometimes that can be extremely difficult. 2-touch passes are usually easier and are something everybody can work on. Basically, you have 1 touch to trap the ball and then set yourself up and then pass it on to somebody else. Probably one of the most important things in soccer is definitely fitness because you literally run the entire game and you have to be able to do it for 90 minutes. Sometimes more if the game goes over, but that's basically what soccer is, running on the field the entire time. Goalkeeper fitness is a little different. It involves a lot of getting up and down on the ball and just being super aggressive and being able to outrun really fast forwards, even though they're super fast than you, but you have to work on that. Some little things that people can work on are like techniques, different moves and skills. Everyone is obviously going to be at different levels on these things. However, everyone can work on it. In conclusion, soccer is actually a really fun game to play, and if you're able to master these 4 different areas of your game, you'd definitely be a better soccer player, and I hope you guys enjoyed my speech.